Planning to be a business major? You have new rules to follow.
Also, new classrooms let you write on walls, roll in chairs, and move tables.
Want to keep your pet on campus? Make sure you're approved.
And a Traveler's Rest Creperie is helping out local charities. These stories and more coming up on the Nightly News.
3, 2.
The following program is produced by students in the Department of Communication Studies at Furman University.
And I'm Kate Lewis, giving you the Nightly News.
Are you interested in being a business major at Furman? A new change in the major declaration process might hurt your chances. Emma DeVenny reports.
Furman's business department is making lots of new changes. Last year, the business department added an analytics lab. This year, they are gearing up for even more changes. Furman students can no longer declare a business major. They must apply and be accepted into the program.
So we're going to an application process for two different reasons. One is we have limited faculty and we need to really focus on providing a quality education. So by having a smaller number of business majors, we can provide a few more classes, more attention, I think, and make it a richer experience.
This new process has become controversial among prospective and current business students alike. Some are worried that this change may inhibit business major hopefuls.
I'm worried about future students that come to Furman wanting to be a business major. They see the analytics lab on their tour and they see themselves in it, and then they get deprived of that opportunity. That's somewhat heartbreaking, but the professors acknowledge this in the business department, and they're offering most of the classes that are limited to the business major, and now anyone can take them to kind of customize their education experience.
So we're not looking for everybody who has a GPA of 3.0 and above. We know people blossom at different times in their college career. We're looking for people that want to be business majors, can handle the basic skills, and are willing to work.
You can't apply to be a business major just yet, but be on the lookout for the application on the Business Department's website in the coming months. This is Emma DeVenny reporting for the Nightly News.
The application should go live on May 1st.
Two very different classrooms came to Furman this academic year. These would help students to learn in a more flexible way. Arisa Fujiyoshi reports.
This new classroom came to Furman after professors received a grant to study the effect of active classrooms on student learning.
It provides just something a little bit different, but when you're looking at teaching techniques, you can really do a lot more in a classroom that facilitates moving around and reconfiguring where the students are located, which direction they're facing, the extra accessories, I guess, so to speak, like the whiteboards that are around the classroom. So I've received really positive feedback on it.
Active learning classrooms are becoming a trend on Furman campus, catering to many different learning styles. Currently, these classrooms are in the Physical Activity Center and Hip Hall. In Hip Hall, the active learning classroom is called the Project-Based Learning Classroom, a model that the Education Department developed in 2015. The classroom was built for this academic year.
Project-based typically is a unit, or it's going to extend for a longer period of time, and students, there are multiple steps in that, and there's a product at the end. Okay, and that product really involves interaction with other groups. So there's a presentation, or there's interaction or product that affects the community, or where they share it with peers or something like that.
The feedback showed both professors and students enjoy this new type of classroom. This is Arisa Fujiyoshi reporting from Nightly News.
Professors will report their research on the active learning classroom in June 2017. Meanwhile, the Education Department continues to teach its project-based model to rising teachers.
Furman takes action against unimproved pets on campus. Nick Shaw reports.
While having a comfort pet on campus can take away a lot of stress that comes with being a college student, bringing pets on campus can get students in trouble with housing, if not done the right way. An anonymous source of ours, a Furman student that works on campus as an RA, gave us some inside information on the subject. Per our source, the Greenville Humane Society provided Furman Housing with a list of Furman students who they had on file as fostering animals from their facility. Housing is going to use that list to crack down on those Furman students that are keeping and have kept unapproved animals in their apartments. There will be at least a $300 fine for those students who went around housing to bring animals on campus. We talked to a few Furman students that have pets on campus that have been or are in the process of being approved by housing.
Having dogs and everything like that. But I think that it should be an easier process too, because you don't have to have a major condition that requires you to have a therapy dog. I think anybody could benefit from having that companionship.
I understand the concern because I do know that there are some pets on campus that aren't registered, but at the same time I'm not sure if that's the most effective method of solving that problem.
Sarah agrees that the process is long and tedious, but was well worth it, as her dog, Cleo, helps her deal with her anxiety.
Having animals on Furman's campus is not allowed unless they're certified comfort pets. And in order to get your animal certified, you need to go through the housing department. This is Nick Shaw reporting for the Nightly News.
If you want to keep a pet on campus, be sure to get it approved to avoid any run-ins with housing. The Furman University International Student Association celebrates students' countries of origin with its annual International Dance Festival.
And the university's student government elections are just around the corner. Here's Evan Talbert with our activities segment.
Thanks, Kate. I'm here in the Student Org Commons with your activities report. Want to exercise your voting rights even though the election is over? You're in luck. Furman University student elections are coming up. Megan Brophy reports.
Each spring, Furman students elect new representatives for the Student Government Association. SGA serves two main purposes on Furman's campus. It funds and creates other student organizations and acts as a liaison between the administration and the student body, and aims to be a voice for Furman students.
And so it's really important that students vote, especially in the executive elections and their class elections, to select leaders that are going to represent their views and make good decisions on their behalf. And I'm excited to run for executive president because I've taken the last 2.5 years to be involved in campus in a variety of different places, and I really love this school and love what it stands for and want to work to make it as good as it can be. And the events of the past 2 months have really opened my eyes to the fact that there are groups of students that really feel underrepresented and underappreciated on campus, and I think that's a major concern.
Each candidate gives a speech in Patrick Lecture Hall as part of the election process. Furman students are encouraged to attend in order to get a feel for each candidate's platform. The speeches can be accessed on SGA's OrgSync page. Around campus during election week, students can find posters and candidates out and about campaigning.
So I am voting in the SGA election. I just think it's super important that we as students have a voice and can express our opinions through voting that will help impact the future and the current state of Furman.
Elections take place online through the SGA OrgSync page. Students should make sure they are members of the page in order to vote. Students only need to log in, search Student Government Association, and subscribe to the page. The SGA elections will take place from 12 p.m. on Thursday to 12 p.m. on Friday. This is Megan Brophy with the Nightly News.
Dance can be a common language among cultures all over the world. This CLP shows the celebration of that. Sammy Clough reports.
On Thursday, February 16th, the Furman University International Students Association hosted a CLP in McAllister Auditorium. The CLP, called the International Dance Festival, celebrated cultures all over the world through the art of dance.
So tonight we performed an African dance. We chose this dance because, well, she's from Africa, I'm from Jamaica.
Why we really chose to do this dance is because we wanted to show a bit of the African culture and the African dance style here on campus. being a campus that does not have that much diversity, we felt really
compelled to show some diversity.
The dance festival included dances from all over the world, like Latin fusion, K-pop, a traditional German waltz, and many more.
I thought it was so cool. I love watching any sort of dances, and to get to see dances from different cultures was just the best way I could picture spending my Thursday night, and I mean that honestly.
The Furman University International Students Association is an organization open to students all over the campus. It works to provide both international and U.S. students an opportunity to interact with one another. They host a wide range of events throughout the year, so be sure to check those CLP calendars to see what's up next. This is Sammy Clough with the Nightly News.
That's all for activities. Back to you, Kayla.
Not only are crepes rising in popularity, but they are giving back to the Furman community. Megan Womble reports.
Tandem is a creperie and coffee house located in Travelers Rest since August of 2014. Tandem prides itself on its menu consisting of seasonal coffees and teas and high-quality crepes. Located at the intersection of Center Street and Main Street, the creperie is a great destination at the end of the Swamp Rabbit Trail. Owners Brad and Kristen Hartman work in tandem to ensure their business is a warm atmosphere for everyone to enjoy. It is this passion for hospitality that attracts many people to Tandem. The creperie is a place that connects friends, colleagues, family, and college students. Furman University is the closest college campus to the Travelers Rest area. Furman students make coming to Tandem a routine in their schedules.
Ben always wants to come, usually on Sundays she'll text me and be like, want to go to Tandem? And I'm like, all right.
We come to Tandem all the time, just grab a pal and come. It's kind of our Saturday morning tradition that we always do.
Tandem is also involved in the community. Tandem hosted an event in February called Crepes for Cause for Furman University's sorority Delta Delta Delta. 100% of the proceeds went towards benefiting the Frazee Center. Throughout the course of the night, Tandem raised over $1,000 to give back.
Tridal had a fundraiser here and we came together. I saw Julia, so we chilled together outside. It was so much fun because we're a part of another sorority, but because we love Tandem so much and it was supporting such a great cause, we came together. The line was completely around the building, and then they even served a special crepe that night.
Tandem is just one of the many local businesses that Furman students like to support. This is Megan Womble reporting for the Nightly News.
Tandem is open every day of the week from 8 to 4.
Up next in sports, the football team makes a few key changes.
And Furman basketball makes the NCAA tournament. Sort of. Here's Dylan Dudek with our sports.
Thanks, Kate. Touchdown Paladins. The football team has a new head coach. Will Coach Hendricks be able to bring home the glory? Gar Tate reports.
In December 2016, Clay Hendricks was named the new head coach of Furman football. He has over 30 years experience coaching, including 10 years at the Air Force Academy and 19 years at Furman as an assistant coach. During his time at the Air Force Academy, his team appeared in 9 bowl games. However, this is his first time as a head coach and tackling new challenges that the position brings.
Well, when you're assistant, you kind of just worried about your position and your recruiting area, and now I think the biggest thing is you're responsible for kind of all aspects. And, everything to even your coaches, trying to help your coaches, and you're kind of really over those guys. But just trying to, the day-to-day operations that come with the program, a few more speaking engagement type things.
With his new position, he has inherited a losing streak that he must overcome.
There's certainly been a winning formula here before, and I think I kind of know what it takes to get that done. And we got the guys here to do it. It's just a matter of, and it's not going to happen overnight. It's just coming to work every day and doing the things you got to do to be successful.
The current athletes are optimistic about his future at Furman.
Yeah, I'm really pumped about the new coaching staff. They're bringing a lot of new energy and know-how, and I just think we're on the right track.
19 new recruits are joining to become part of Coach Hendricks' first year.
Well, I do think just because of where we are numbers-wise, there probably will be some young guys that will have a chance to play and compete right away.
Spring training has already started. Come out March 25th for the annual Purple-White Scrimmage and get a preview of what next season will hold for the Furman Paladins. This is Gar Tate reporting for the Nightly News.
March Madness has come to Greenville. The first and second rounds of the NCAA men's basketball tournament was held at Bon Secours Arena in downtown Greenville. Emma Gibney reports.
Greenville, South Carolina hosted round 1 and 2 of the NCAA men's basketball tournament March 17th to the 19th. Furman University, headed by athletic director Mike Buddy in the Southern Conference, served as official host of 8 East Regional teams. Both Greenville, South Carolina and Furman University expect to see upward trends in tourism as a result of this tournament.
It's pretty good for Greenville, South Carolina. We're a small city, but we're growing, so hopefully this is the first of many tournaments.
David Montgomery, the Vice President of Sales of Visit Greenville, South Carolina, estimated hosting the tournament brought in $3.7 million versus $1.9 million the SEC Women's Basketball Tournament did the weekend before.
Definitely get people interested in possibly investing, bringing business into here. Hopefully expanding our downtown and just making everything better.
College basketball fans were excited to see the tournament be held in Greenville, South Carolina, especially Gary and Wayne, who have been coming to these basketball games for the past 20 years.
We love coming to new places. I love the place.
David Montgomery says that March Madness could be back in Greenville soon, since the city has bids to host the tournament from 2019 to 2022. They will find out this May or June the results of their bids. The first round of the men's NCAA basketball tournament is underway in Greenville, South Carolina. This is the first year that the tournament is back since 2001 in this city, and college basketball fans are so excited to see their teams compete today and also on Sunday. I'm Emma Gibney for the Nightly News.
The national championship game is on April 3rd in Arizona.
That's all for today, folks.
Join us next time on Channel 20 to catch more of the Nightly News.